How did a billionaire find himself in love with his housekeeper? I know you're wondering how. Relax, I'm here to explain without further ado. Let's get started. My name is Kevin Brown, a servant of exploration, a servant of information prepared with expertise and trust. Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of heartwarming and true stories. Welcome. He is a rich man. He was born and raised in California. He saw the sun in 1992. He is a young man who has made a fortune. His name is Michel. He was born into a wealthy family. His parents had an accident and they all died. It is important that Michel keep his family's property because he is the only child they left. Michel graduated from university and came to work in his father's business. He used the property left by his parents well, which made him a great millionaire. At home, he had many employees who cleaned and did other things for him. But among those employees was a beautiful girl with good manners who was polite and respected everyone. One day, Amanda was carrying food. Michel was sitting where Amanda was sitting. Michel, who was watching her, caught her while she was taking care of the food and the dishes. She caught Amanda's eyes. Boss Michel looked at the girl and the girl too. After 2 minutes of looking at the girl, he brought her back in a very polite manner and said, "Excuse me, I'll do it if I want to." Boss Michel said, "There are excuses for you." The girl passed by briefly and picked them up. The boss continued to look at him. The girl made eye contact and was embarrassed. Boss Michel lowered his head and helped the girl. Boss Michel said, "There are excuses." Boss Michel said, "Don't worry about it." The boss asked Amanda and said, "What's your name?" Amanda said, "My name is Amanda." Boss Michel said, "Amanda, I see you are a girl with a disability. That's why they gave you double the money." The girl said, "Yes, that's true, thank you very much." Boss Michel walked away and looked back at the girl. When Michel saw Amanda's beauty, he left her and started focusing on Amanda. The energy he put into work began to wane. He would come home from work and go to the kitchen to see Amanda. They would chat a little bit. Amanda started to feel comfortable with Michel. One day on Amanda's birthday, his boss Michel surprised her by bringing her a beautiful and expensive dress. Amanda was so surprised that she thought she was dreaming. Michel helped Amanda dress her up and closed her eyes. Amanda was so scared that she did it. Michel put her in the car and took her to a beautiful place that he had prepared. She looked amazing. She invited her friends. Michel opened her eyes. The girl looked at the people. She looked at the things. She was surprised. People said, "What a beautiful girl." Amanda repeated. The girl cried. Michel wiped her face. They cut the cake and were happy about what they had done. They were left alone. Michel said to Amanda, "How are you feeling?" Amanda said in a voice full of joy and mystery. She said, "It's too much for me. You'll think I'm dreaming." Michel was waiting for Amanda. You could see that she wanted to tell her something. Amanda also looked at Michel's eyes and saw that there was a problem. He approached her and asked, "Boss, are you still feeling well?" Boss came over and said, "Yes, but it's hard for me to tell you." Amanda said, "Am I supposed to know or am I being a jerk?" Michel looked at Amanda and said, "Amanda, since the egg was about to hatch, I caught you. That's what I observed carefully. I saw that you were different from other girls. You have a good heart. Respect them. What's more, that's what I saw in your eyes. Forgive me." Since that day, that's when I got to know the real Amanda. I couldn't get you out of my head. You're always on my mind. So today, I said, I'm not going to die. Let me tell you, Amanda. I love you. Amanda was at a loss for words. She burst into tears. Boss, I don't know what to say, just for now. It's understandable how a rich man like you would choose a girl like me who works as a cook. Michelle said, Amanda, everything means something to you. You are my choice. You are the one I love. I don't care about anything else. You accept me and be at peace. I always hated Amanda and said that the decision is a big deal and I will not underestimate the decision. I love you too. They hugged and were happy.